Although Portland had the best regular season record in the NBA and have advanced to the Western Conference Finals for the second straight year, they don't have the celebrity of the Lakers, Bulls, or Pistons. Yet away from the glare of the national media, Portland has become a member of the league's elite. In fact, they may have acquired all the necessary ingredients to become the next NBA champions. While the Lakers in the 1980s seemed to own both Los Angeles and the NBA, up the road in Portland, Oregon, a powerful team was being built.
In developing a franchise like this, you have to have patience.
I'd get it one piece at a time.
The decision was made that we wanted to go up-tempo a little bit more, and really the first player that allowed us to do that was when we drafted Clyde Drexler.
Arriving from the University of Houston in 1983, Drexler would ignite the Trailblazers' fast break.
Clyde gave us the running, the quickness that we wanted. He was a guy that really we wanted to build around in our full-court game.
Portland selects Sam Bowie, University of Kentucky.
Believing they had their big man for the future, Portland passed on a superstar to be.
I probably was the only one in the room that probably wanted to take Jordan, and everybody wanted to take Sam. No, that's not true.
Delving into the unknown, the Blazers drafted two players from small schools. First, Jerome Kersey from Longwood College.
Jerome was kind of a find. You know, he just wouldn't let us cut him. You know, he just played so well that we couldn't let him go.
And at Wisconsin Stevens Point, Portland would discover their point guard of the future in Terry Porter.
Oftentimes, players come into the league with a big reputation and are content to rest on their laurels. Both Terry and Jerome knew that they had to work and have worked very, very hard.
Still in need of a center because of Sam Bowie's recurring leg fractures, Portland traded away highly touted Walter Berry for a rookie named Kevin Duckworth. The nucleus was now complete.
Once you get a core group and you like your players, I think it's very important that you keep them together and don't tear the fabric of the team apart and try and add to it.
We go out tonight, we're going to control the basket area, both ends. It's going to be our territory tonight.
When they added Buck Williams, they got a dominating force.
We just felt that we had to have a power forward who could play good defense. Be able to acquire Buck was really the making of this team.
But Buck Walther and the Blazers continued to add valuable depth, drafting forward Cliff Robinson out of Connecticut in 1989.
Go! Get back! Danny, get up!
And obtaining veterans Danny Ainge and Walter Davis.
We made the trade for Walter Davis because we felt he was going to help us. But it's always nicer to have him playing on your team than to play on the other team.
It makes it very hard for the opposing team to key in on one or two guys because we have so many people we can hurt you with.
Portland now believes it has all the pieces. And although some arrive from obscure locations, the Blazers feel this assembled cast is capable of meeting the task at hand.
Okay, a couple of points before we send it out to Enberg and Jones for the tip-off. From the Laker perspective, Divot's great against Houston, disappears, arrives again for Game 3, 16 points, 7 boards, 3 blocks.
Well, he only disappeared against Golden State because of the matchups, and he got a lot of criticism for not playing well against them. But he definitely is a player that is unique, and I think he's given them a big lift throughout the playoffs and this year, and one of the reasons why the Lakers have been able to go above and beyond.
But Magic was all over him for not playing tough in Game 2.
He's his motivator. He's his mentor. You know, I mean, he knows they can't win without aggressive play out of the center position, and he's getting that out of Lottie.
And your man Byron Scott has been drilling those threes and hitting big buckets at key moments in games throughout the playoffs. Off to Dick Enberg and Steve Snapper Jones from the Great Western Forum after this commercial break. We'll see you at halftime.